Hello and welcome all my dear second standard students. How are you students? I hope you all are fit, fine, taking care of yourselves, maintaining health and hygiene at your home. I hope that you are also enjoying all the lectures, watching all the lectures regularly, and I am also looking forward to get your homeworks regularly. So my dear students, I welcome you in today's grammar lecture. My dear little champs, if you were watching all the lectures regularly, I hope that till now, whatever work is done in our fair book, in grammar textbook, you have completed and you have sent the PDF file for the same to the teachers. I also request you all to please be regular in watching the lectures as you were regular in the school. Only when will you watch the lectures regularly will you be able to easily appear for the test, because few questions are such which I will twist, and I have explained the same thing in the video lectures only. So when you come to class, you know that you have many advantages. So please take that advantages and try to watch the lectures each and every day without fail. Let's get started. Let us start our day with a beautiful thought. Thought of the day is: education is not the learning of the facts, but the training of the mind to think. Now, what does this thought means? Education is not only about writing the answers, learning the answers, and just by hearting the answers. But education is about you have to make your mind powerful and to make your mind think in the positive direction. This is what this thought means. I hope you will take this thought into consideration and you will understand that by only learning the answer you will not get the education. By only scoring the marks you will not get the education. The true education is when you are able to solve the toughest thing in the easiest way. So this was really a beautiful thought. Now you must be thinking that what are we going to do in today's lecture? First of all, my dear little champs, I will just request you to take out your grammar textbook if you have. Now you will say that, sir, what if we don't have? You don't have to worry if you don't have. You have to sit with your rough notebook if you don't have grammar textbook. But either of these books should be there in your hand with the pencil, obviously, and the eraser, sharpener, whatever you need. And please make sure, whenever the grammar lecture is there, you should know that the grammar is the topic which is more practical, in which you will have to understand the formula and the method. So please make sure your eyes, your ears, your mind should be there on the screen for that much time of the lecture only. I suppose you should be now ready with your books. What are we going to do? We are going to start the new chapter number 13. Now you will say that, sir, if we do not have the textbook, how will we start the new chapter? Students, don't worry. I am going to display the textbook on the screen. Later I will even send you the PDF file of the chapter. You can even take the printout of the chapter if you do not have the textbook. So let's get started. I hope you are ready with the books now. I am going to display the textbook of chapter number 13 on the screen. Okay, my dear students, as you can see on the screen, what is written? Try to speak this word. Come on, try to speak this word. What is written on the screen? Chapter number 13, grammar. This we can read. But what is this? Some of you might be speaking conjunctions, conjunctions. Yes, but the correct pronunciation is conjunctions. What is it? Please repeat after me, students. Conjunctions. Okay, if you do not know how to speak and the meaning of the chapter, how will we start the chapter? It is impossible, nearly impossible. So it is conjunctions. Now I hope you know what the word actually is. Now, what is the meaning of conjunctions? You should know the meaning, right? Before starting the chapter. What is conjunction? So, before we start with the reading part and the understanding part of the chapter, I will just give you the brief idea, a short idea of what is conjunction. When you join two words or two sentences, you join it with one word, right? That one word which join two words or different sentences is called conjunction. Let us read the sentences. Rishi is going to school. Soma is going to school. Can you observe something? These are two different sentences. Rishi is going to school, sentence 1. Soma is going to school, sentence 2. And you know that after full stop, new sentence starts. Now if you want to join these two sentences, you have to use conjunction. You know that they both are going to school. So using conjunction, this sentence is formed. Rishi and Soma are going to school. Can you see? Conjunction and is used. Though the sentences are joined, but the meaning of the sentences remains same. It does not change. Again, let us see one more example. Would you like a pen? Would you like a pencil? See, two questions are there, two sentences, interrogative sentences are there. After question mark, sentence change, obviously. So here, how to combine? Can we put and? Yes, we can put, but we have to see which conjunction best fits over here. Would you like a pen or a pencil? Here selection is given. Will you like pen or pencil? Which thing will you like? Here you will have to choose. You have the choice. You have to choose anyone, right? Again, third example such is given. Latika likes to sing. Philip likes to dance. Again, combining these two sentences, Latika likes to sing, but Philip likes to dance. When is and used? When is or used? And when is but used? Before that, let us read the definition given here. The words and, but, and, or are called joining words. What are they called? Joining words. Why? Because they are joining two sentences, right? They help to join the different words or the parts of sentence. Joining words are also called conjunctions. Students, what are joining words also called? Joining words are also called conjunctions, right? Now I hope you know the meaning of conjunction. Now we will go in detail. When can we use and, when do we have to use but, and when do we have to use or. If you are speaking English in the regular life, this will be just a piece of cake for you. If you do not use English in your regular life, you will have to understand precisely when do we use all these three words exactly. Let us see. We use and to join the ideas that agree with each other. This and this, if they are same, then we use and. You and your sister are going to school. So you both are doing the same thing, right? At that time we use and. We use but to join the ideas that do not agree. The opposite ideas that disagree with each other. Like you like singing but your brother likes dancing. What can we do? We can do nothing. We have to let him dance. So you like singing, and opposite to you, your brother likes dancing. So both are opposite, right? So when these opposite opinions, point of view are kept together, at that time we use but. I like this, but she likes that thing, which you do not like. Okay. We use or when there is a choice. When you're giving options, no? At that time you use or. Like here the pencil and pen options were given. Now say for an example, it is your birthday and you are giving choice to your brother. Do we want to go in the Sarovar Portico or in Sun and Shine Hotel? So now you are giving options, right? You have to choose any one. At that time or is given. So my dear students, I request you to write these 3 lines in your rough book right now. I will read each of these lines 2 times. You will have to write it down one time in your rough book, because these lines are of very much important. So please start writing these 3 lines quickly in your rough notebook. In your rough book, you have to just give the heading chapter 13 grammar and then quickly start writing this. We use and to join the ideas that agree. We use and to join the ideas that agree. We use but to join the ideas that do not agree. I hope you have started writing second sentence. Quickly write it down. We use but to join the ideas that do not agree. Third sentence. We use or when there is a choice. Please students, write it down, as you have to write only once. I hope that you are writing it with me. You are coordinating with me. We use or when there is a choice. Okay. So students, I hope you have understood what is conjunction. Before starting this exercise, I will again give you the explanation quickly. Conjunction is a word, or it is called the joining word. Conjunction is also called a joining word. Why? Because according to its name, its uses are. What the uses are? Conjunction joins either 2 words or 2 sentences or 2 phrases or 2 clauses. It does the work of joining. Here in this chapter, for your standard, we are only going to be familiar with the 3 conjunctions and, but, or. Only these 3 conjunctions you will have to understand. And is used to join the ideas which agree with each other. But is used to join the ideas which does not agree with each other. Whereas or is used to join the sentences which gives the choice to the people. I hope now it is pretty clear in your mind when do we have to use and, but, or. So if you learn this perfectly, even when you are speaking English, communicating with your friends or your teachers, you will use this at the perfect place, which will make the good impression on the other people who are talking to you. Yes or no? So do you want to learn exact uses? Then what do we have to do? We will have to practice that perfectly. It will not happen overnight. Only when you practice it on the daily basis will you be able to use it fluently in your language. So my dear students, let's get started. Let us solve exercise number 1. What do we have to do in exercise number 1? Underline the conjunctions in the sentences. Now if you are having the textbook, you have to underline in the textbook itself. But if you do not have textbook, I will wait for you. Please give the heading exercise number 1 below these 3 lines. You can leave one line and give the heading exercise number 1 for those who are not having the textbook. Quickly give the heading exercise number 1. Underline the conjunction in the sentences. So you will have to read the sentences properly and you have to find out the conjunction and underline that. I will do the rectangle here. I will not underline. You can underline or circle or whatever you want with the pencil. Do not even use the pen even by mistake. I hope those who are writing in the rough book, they have given the heading. So I shall start. Let us read the sentence. I will give you 4 to 5 seconds for each sentence. Let us see whether are you able to find the conjunction from the sentence or not. So first sentence A is Jack and Jill went up the hill. So this is the sentence. Jack and Jill went up the hill. So I will give you 4 to 5 seconds. I will count 4. Till then you will have to find the conjunction from the sentence. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So students, do you want to know what is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is and. And is the conjunction. Why? Because here the sentence can be like this. Jack went up to the hill. Jill went up to the hill. So both are having the same ideas. Both the sentences meaning is same. So they have used and made the sentence very short. Jack and Jill went up the hill. So they both went up to the hill. So we have used and because both are having the similar ideas. Both the ideas are agreeing with each other. Correct? So I hope that you also have highlighted or written and as the conjunction here. Moving on to the next page. Sentence B. Is that a star or a planet? Is that a star or a planet? Now students, I am going to give you again 4 to 5 seconds. Please find out the conjunction from this sentence. I will zoom in the picture of the textbook so that you can read it easily. So I'll give you 4 seconds to 5 seconds. I'll count 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Have you found the conjunction here? If no, don't worry. The conjunction is or. Or is the conjunction here. Now you will say that, sir, why? Do you remember or means it gives the option, it gives the choice. Is that the star or a planet? Now here choice is given. Look at the sky and choose anyone. What do you think? It is star or planet? So you have to choose anyone. It is a choice. That is why or is used. Okay, sentence C. Ravi and Jamal are watching the match. Ravi and Jamal are watching the match. Again, I'll give you 5 seconds. Please think about the answer. So your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I hope you have got the answer. Here and is the conjunction. Why? Again, they both are having the similar ideas. It agrees with each other. They both are doing the same activity, watching the match. So if you separate this sentence, how it becomes? Ravi is watching the match full stop. Jamal is watching the match, full stop. So if you separate these two sentences, it forms like this. But it's better to join, right? So what does conjunction do? Conjunction shortens the sentence. It saves our time of writing. Okay. It makes the lengthy sentence short by joining the ideas. Okay. Sentence D. You can have an ice cream or fruit salad. You speak salad or salad, it is salad. You can have ice cream or salad, fruit salad. Okay, again I am going to count 5. I hope that you will find the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. What was the answer, students? Yes, those who have written or is the correct answer. Now let me give you explanation why. You can have an ice cream or a fruit salad. So here, for example, your mom is giving you the option. Choose any one. Which one do you want to have? Ice cream or fruit salad? As there is a choice, or comes here. Okay. Similarly, let us solve few more sentences in the lecture so that you will have the good practice with me. Sentence E. Goa is hot and sunny now. Goa is hot and sunny now. Okay, I'll count 5. Try to find out the conjunction, correct conjunction. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here the conjunction is and. A-N-D, and. Why? Goa is hot and sunny now. So Goa is hot as well as sunny. Both the ideas we will have to keep. Choice is not given. Neither they are contradictory. They agree with each other. That is why and is used. Okay, sentence F. Shall we go to the hills or the seaside? Now students, I think this is quite easy for you. Again, I'll give you 5 counts. Try to solve it within the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. What is the conjunction, students? Come on, give me the answer. What is the conjunction here? Conjunction is we. No. Then conjunction is the. Obviously not. Conjunction is or. Yes. Here the conjunction is or. Shall we go to the hills or the seaside? Again, choice is given. Either you can go to the hills or to the seaside. Correct? 2 options are given. Again, when the options and the choices are there, or is there. Let us solve few more here. The last one I will solve. The remaining ones you are going to solve it on your own. Let us solve this last one, sentence J. This I am giving you in the homework 1, 2 and 3. In the homework. Okay. So, sentence J. Is the test on Monday or on Tuesday? Is the test on Monday or on the Tuesday? Please try to find the answers. Again, I am going to count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Have you got the answer, students? Some of you might be saying, yes sir, we have got the answer. We are pretty sure the answer is, it is too easy. Anyways, the answer is or. Please check your answers. If you have written anything else, if you have highlighted anything else, it is incorrect. So, is the test on Monday or on the Tuesday? Question is asked by the friend. Is the test on Monday or on Tuesday? Choice is given in the question, right? When is the test? Select any one and tell me. Okay. So, again options are given. That is why or is the conjunction. I hope, my dear students, you enjoyed this lecture. Again, before ending this lecture, I like to give you the brief idea about these three. Here in your course for this chapter for second standard, you are going to have only these three conjunctions: and, but, or. Uses are: and is used when you want to join the same idea which agrees with each other in two sentences. When is but used? When you want to join the ideas which disagree, which do not agree in the two sentences. At that time you use conjunction but. And when do we use or? Or is used when the choice is given in the sentence, whether you want to eat dairy milk or Kit Kat, whether you want to eat masala dosa or pani puri. At that time, when the choices are given, choices are provided, options are given, at that time or is used. You might be using and, but, or in your regular life. Sometimes you might get confused. But now if you learn and understand this concept thoroughly, you will be able to use and, but, or in your regular life also, and that too precisely. This is how important the grammar is in the practical life. So my dear little champs, I hope you enjoyed this lecture. You have gathered much more knowledge about what is conjunction, how many types you are going to study, and how are they used. So thank you for watching my lecture. I also hope and looking forward for your work. So please send your work to your follow-up teachers. They might be waiting for your PDF file with your names. Have a nice day. Take care of your health. Goodbye.